Tipping off the dime, the James gang shooting for back-to-back division titles. A light night for Superman as VC carries the load against the Spurs. MJ's Bobcats strike the Thunder, and the Nets' season of misery continues to spiral towards a record-setting finish. It's time for the dime.
Over the top, AK. No look pass. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding. AK Williams to Boozer. Put it in the book. Absolutely no doubt. That could be one of the top 3 plays of the year.
And welcome to the Daily Dime. I'm Jim Basquale. Ahead in the show, Dwight Howard and Tim Duncan from O-Town. The Mavs are running with the Bulls, and the Bobcats have some second-half thunder for Oklahoma City. But first up, the King seeks another crown. LeBron James and the Cavaliers inching closer to a second straight division title in search of their 24th straight win over a sub-500 team. And to make matters worse for the Indiana Pacers was the fact that they were missing their leading scorer, Danny Granger. The James gang after their 10th straight over Indy, with James again showing the way. LeBron and the Cavs home to the Pacers in search of their 54th victory. Opening quarter even at 17. It's James working with Mo Williams, who serves it up for LeBron off the alley-oop throwdown. James had the Cavs up a deuce. Later in the third, Antoine Jamison knocks it away. LeBron takes it away, going the distance, spinning to the cup on the finish. Scored 32 points, had 9 rebounds and 9 assists. Another monster game. How about LeBron here? From beyond the arc, will just hoist and drain it. Cavaliers up 69-52, but the Pacers fight back fourth quarter. LeBron's shot here is swatted by Brandon Rush on the other end on St. Patty's Day. Why not Troy Murphy spotting up from 3? 19 points and 15 rebounds for Murphy. Had the Pacers within 5. But then Anderson Varejao, he's the giver for James off the reverse alley-oop. The Cavaliers get that 54th win, doing it 99-94.
It's great. I mean, anytime you get an opportunity to put a banner up for this franchise is great. This franchise is not that old, hasn't been around for a long time, so the fact that we can put another banner up, clinch a division like this, is great.
So Cleveland wins its second straight division title and third in team history. The Cavs' first division crown came back in the 1975-76 campaign, some 8 years before LeBron was even born. Also, for the second year in a row, the Cavaliers reel off a 13-game win streak, tying the longest such streak in franchise history. It's also tied with the Mavs for the longest streak in the league this season. And the Cavs have the best home record in the NBA this year and are a combined 69-6 at Quicken Loans Arena over the past 2 seasons. It's Dwight Howard and the Magic home to the San Antonio Spurs. Light night for Superman, helped out by VC. Talking about Vince Carter, it's a wing tray. He scored 24, had 8 assists, and had Orlando up a half dozen opening quarter. Later in the second, Manu Ginobili off the drive, using the window on the finish. Spurs within 3. Fast forward to the third, Jameer Nelson slicing through the lane on the finish, plus the foul. Orlando was up 67-52. Later in the quarter, it's Carter off the drive, serving it up for Howard on the send home. He scored just 9 points and had 7 rebounds, but again, he was on the other end of a feed from VC. Carter for Howard. The Magic hold Tim Duncan to just 1 field goal in 10 attempts. He scored just 5 points. Orlando 110-84. On St. Patty's Day, Kevin Garnett and the Celtics home to the New York Knicks. Opening quarter, Rajon Rondo for Garnett. KG hit 9 of his 11 shots, scored 22. Second quarter, Garnett a giver for Kendrick Perkins inside on the send home. Boston up 63-47. Later in the third, it's Perkins picking the pass, then finding Paul Pierce, who will do the rest on the throwdown. He scored 29 and had the Celtics up 21 at 72-51. A few moments later, Rajon Rondo, one of his 12 assists for Pierce. He's doing it from deep. The C's get their 43rd victory, 109-97.
Our last big road trip, we gotta take care of business. 3 great teams that are playing really, really good basketball. Our work's cut out. This is going to be a big, huge building block for us.
The Celtics have now won 11 straight at home on St. Paddy's Day. Last time they lost in Boston on St. Patrick's Day was in 1968 at the hands of the Bullets. Bill Russell was a player coach at the time, but did not play. That masked man is Jason Terry back in the lineup for Dallas opening quarter. He pulls up and knocks down the jumper. He scored 9 and had Dallas up 23-16 on Chicago. Under a minute to go in that first quarter. Jason Kidd behind his back for Eric Dampier. This finishes the run plus the foul. Dallas up 11. Second quarter, they work it in the hands of Dirk Nowitzki, who's knocking down the jumper. Dirk scored 26. The Mavs in control up 44-29. And later in the second, on the run is J.J. Barea finding Caron Butler ahead of the pack. He scored 27 and had the Mavericks up 55-33. On a night Kidd got shut out in the scoring department as understudy, Barea did it from the top of the key. This three, part of a 15-point night. The Bulls 0 for March have dropped 9 straight, while Dallas has won 14 of 15 games.